It's Saturday. How are we? Yeah, just looking out at the weather here. We have a party coming on today. My eldest was 8 yesterday. So the bouncing castle arrived last night and we are eagerly waiting for the rain to stop. But I've no doubt. Cheers. I'm having my celery juice here. It's so yummy. Anybody else have celery juice? I know some of you that come on here too. It's so good. I'm just kind of passing the time because I'm waiting for people to come on. So I'm going to talk a little bit of crap first. Oh, I see somebody's coming. A few people are jumping on. Yay! I hope your Saturday is going great so far. I don't know what time was I up? 6:30 this morning. So not too bad. I wrote out my goal 3 times and I did some visualization, did some meditation. Yeah, so I'm very happy with myself. Yeah, so I've kind of been not as fully focused with it all in the last few days because I was down home and I stayed in my friend's house the other night, so it just kind of, you know, things get in the way, life gets in the way, and that's okay, but you know, I do try to keep on track as much as I can. Morning Sheena, how are you? Sylvia's still live. Oh, that's okay, Sheena, thanks for letting me know. That's perfect. Sylvia is the lady that she's my mentor, so she is teaching me Thinking into Results program, and she goes live every morning at 8:30, and she's doing a 21-day abundance. 21-day abundance on mirror work. So when I tell you to go over to your mirror and give yourself all those compliments, she's doing that kind of on a broader scale. So I might do it here at some stage as well, but we'll just create the habit of gratitude first, and just make sure everybody has that habit before we move on to an abundance group or something. Here's all over the place. But yeah, so thanks Sheena for letting me know that. So people will probably be jumping on so after Sylvia's, hopefully, because I know a lot of people that come on here are on Sylvia's call before mine, so it's great. So we're getting everything in, so it's fantastic. Yeah, so how's your Saturday going and how's your routine going? Have you started the or have you created this habit? Are you going to continue on after, you know, the 30 days? Like, this is, I suppose it's a 30-day thing, but it definitely will go on because it's a new habit, so it's going to go on every day. So I'm going to be here every morning doing it, and hopefully you can too. But I hope that you're enjoying it, and I hope you're seeing results. Just finished now. That's great, Sheena. Thanks a million. You're so good. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you see results, and I'd love to know what kind of results you're seeing, and if you've set any goals, and how you're getting on with you know, writing out your goals, and you know, write it out every single morning. Like the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is be grateful, and be grateful for the bed I've just lied in. Be grateful for waking up. You know, I've a chance today to spend the day with the people I love, to spend the day with the kids, with my family, with you know, this lovely world, this lovely nature, you know, whatever it is that you're grateful for, and whatever it is that's going on around you. Because, you know, it is a gift, and you know, I think we do really take a lot for granted. So so yeah, so first thing I think of when I wake up in the morning is, oh, thank you. I'm awake, I have air in my lungs, and I'm able to get out of bed, you know. So, you know, just be grateful, and it really does set you up for the day, and it puts you in that high vibration before you even get out of bed. You're in good form, and you're and things just go well. You're going to attracting in more of that, what's in that same alignment. You're attracting in you know, more of that, and it's just, you know, it's good for everyone. There's no such thing as getting out of the wrong side of the bed then when you do that. So yeah, so I'm grateful for this bed. I'm grateful for waking up, and just feel that gratitude, and that's just your start of the day, and it's so lovely. And then when you actually get out of bed, you know, you're in great form, and you're thinking about all you have and everything around you, and all the positive things around you, and you're not thinking about, oh, what did I do, what I didn't do yesterday, or you're not looking out at the rain. Oh my God, it's raining. You know, it's not all doom and gloom. that, you know, things look bright. And you know, we've as I mentioned, it was my eldest 8th birthday yesterday, and Bouncing Castle came last night, and it's raining outside. So I'm like, oh. But I have every faith that come 3 o'clock when the party starts that there will be no rain. But it's covered in anyway. It's fine, you know. We'll get over it. It's life. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So I've learned not to stress over the things that I cannot control. What is the point? There is absolutely no point. So yeah, so grateful for being able to get out of bed. Like, it was raining yesterday evening and the kids were still on it. Now they came in and they were all wet, but sure, you know, that's the best. I think those are the best memories. If we had that when we were young, those are the things you're going to remember. You know, the wet bouncing castle and how slippy and slidey the slide was. Yeah. It's be the best crack for them. But anyway, I suppose, you know, you're thinking about everyone else that's coming to the party as well, and you don't want them to be wet or whatever. So just sit inside. Anyway, so gratitude is absolutely massive, and it sets you up for the day, and it puts you into that high vibration, that great mood, and you're feeling positive, and you're attracting more of that in. And remember, I always say 68 seconds of that make a slip and slide bouncy castle. The kids love it, just as people to bring a change. Yeah, exactly. It's so true. And they put like washing up liquid on it and everything. Oh my God, yeah. It could be a bit messy here later. Thanks, Deirdre. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it'll be great crack. Sure, they don't care. They genuinely don't care about the rain. It's more us that care about it, isn't it? So gratitude is absolutely massive. And yesterday I spoke about the our mind and the conscious mind, subconscious mind, and in our book, the Thinking into Results workbook, I found a picture that might make it a bit clearer for you. So if you just picture that circle as the mind, conscious mind, subconscious mind, and then that one there is a person. So that's they call it the stick person. So the conscious mind, subconscious mind, and the body. So remember, the conscious mind can accept or reject information. It can take in the negative and can take in the positive. So it's up to you what you take in, and you can decide, okay, I'm not going to take in that negative stuff today. And then, whatever you're taking in here, it's the more you're taking in here, the more it's being impressed here into the subconscious mind. So if it's negative, that's what will keep you on that low vibration and attract in more of what's in alignment with the low stuff and the negative stuff. But if what you take in here is positive, and you're impressing all this positive information and impressing this into the subconscious mind, that's when you start to attract in more of the positive stuff, and that's what gratitude helps. So it helps with this, because you're impressing. This is why we're making it a new habit. You're impressing all this positive stuff into your subconscious mind, and as a result, your body will react and your body will move, as in you're writing these out. Your body will, you might be in a flow. If you have a business and you're in that form, it's gonna kick you into touch. And that's why the body circle is so small, because it's an instrument of the mind. It only does what the mind tells it to do. So just keep it in mind. I think it's a really good illustration of the mind, because it's very hard. People think the mind is the brain, and it's not at all. It's the mind is everywhere. It's in every bit, is in every cell of your body. Your brain is just up here, but your mind is absolutely everywhere. So it's what goes on in your mind is what determines your results. It's not what your body does. Yeah, your body is doing the actions, but your body's being told what to do. If whatever's going on in your mind, if it's negative, and if you're telling yourself, oh, I'm always sick, I can't do anything, or I'm this and that, whatever, all negative stuff, then your body is going to react to that, and it's not going to do what it should be doing and what it's able to do. Morning, Maura. And what it's able to do. So, but if your mind is telling your subconscious, if your mind is telling you all the time, or you're telling yourself all the time, I am amazing, I'm gifted and talented at what I do, I'm a great mom, a great wife, I'm a great leader to my team, a great mentor, I love what I do, I love my life, I'm so grateful. All of this is impressing into the subconscious mind, and and then the body will react to all of that. So, it totally makes sense when you actually really think about it. It really makes sense. But, we think it's our bodies that do everything for us, and it's not at all. It's what goes on in our mind. So, So I hope that makes it a little bit clearer, even if it didn't yesterday. And if there's anyone any questions, just ask, no problem at all. And I could read out, you know, some of this again if anybody wants it kind of explained, in any kind of a way. I was looking to see is there anything there worth reading out. It's more of a story to that one, but it's key points maybe that might. So the key points of the mind. No one has ever seen the mind. When the mind is imagined and understood, you will become so much more effective at improving results. Behavior is the cause of results, the secondary cause. For permanent improvement in results, you must go to the primary cause, which is the cause of the behavior, and that is the subconscious programming, the paradigm. So what he means by that is whatever's in the subconscious mind. So the conscious mind, just picture the conscious mind, subconscious mind. So whatever in the subconscious mind is your programming, your paradigm, which it basically means your habits. And your habits can be good or bad. So if your habits, like a good habit would be, you get up in the morning, you brush your teeth. You don't even think about it. It's just, you do it. You get dressed, you know. These are good habits. These are going to be stuff that you're going to be doing every day. But the bad habits are the ones that, you know, are detrimental to your results. And it could be smoking. It could be, you know, not exercising. It could be something, whatever it is for you, you know, and that's what and those are the habits that create the results for you. So that's what he means there. So if there's something, if your paradigm is a negative one and you don't want the results that it's giving you, you have to change that. And that's what this course is all about. It's shifting paradigms. And the only way to shift your paradigm, as I said yesterday, is a negative impact, which is like 9/11, which, you know, isn't likely to happen. And the other one is through repetition. So repetition, as I always say, repetition is absolute key. So if you I'd say it in front of the mirror, and you're writing out your gratitude list every single day, and you are, you know, building yourself up with this high vibration, and you are writing out your affirmations, you have your goal, you are just focused on your goal, and that's what, you know, that's where you're going, and that's what you're going to do, and you will get it. You will reach your goal. If you're consistent, persistent, you will reach your goal. And remember, ask yourself the two questions: am I willing? Am I able? And it has to be a massive desire. Because if it isn't, once you hit the fear barrier and once you start getting afraid of doing stuff that you don't normally do, then you just bounce off and you will just go back to the way things were, and you forget about your goal, which is really, really sad. So, you know, your desire has to be stronger than your fears. Okay, so the conscious mind is the thinking mind, the educated mind. So this is where, when you read your books, so when we're in school, it's our conscious mind that we're using. The subconscious mind is the emotional mind. It's what is going on in the emotional mind that determines the behavior or the action in the body is involved. So that's exactly what I was just saying. What's going on in your subconscious mind creates a reaction in the body, and that's, you know, our body is being told what to do by the subconscious mind. The conscious mind receives information from the outside world through the 5 sensory factors: sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. Unfortunately, most people's paradigms or their conditioning causes them to be subservient of their outside world. They live through their senses, through what they see, hear, taste, smell, and touch. So what he means by that is, when you, so we have our 5 senses. So we look at, okay, so say sight is the first one. So you look at your results, and then your results are going to determine how you react, or how you do your next whatever it is. So if you look at your results and they're like, oh God, okay, just say it's your report card in school and you've got a D, that's going to bring down your vibration. But we shouldn't look at those things. You know, you look kind of from the end result back. Don't look at what's happening now, oh my God, you know, and then and try and sort that out. You know, just live from the inside out. By living from the outside in, that's by using your senses, you're not really going to reach your goal that way, because it's just, you're just taking too much. Your everything around you is causing you to react, whereas you need to react from, you know, respond, I should say, from within, not react. And it's when you see your report card, then you react. That's kind of not the way to do it. I hope I'm explaining this okay, but I'll go on here. You might actually explain it better. Okay, so our conditions, circumstances, and environment have no bearing on what is going to happen in our future unless we let them. You do not have to go by what you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. You have the ability to originate or create an image of what you would like the future to be like. So that's visualization. Visualize your goal, and and get emotionally involved. By impressing that picture upon your subconscious mind, you're letting yourself get emotionally involved with that image. The image will ultimately move into form and through you. So it's all, I talk about visualization a lot, and it's really, really important. So when you, another thing you can do when you wake up in the morning is visualize your goal. And Sylvia always recommends us do this. She encourages us to do this first thing. So when I was talking yesterday about the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, morning Shirley, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, your subconscious mind is the one that can only accept information, and that's the one that's wide open first thing in the morning and last thing at night. So if you visualize your goal first thing in the morning, as soon as you open your eyes, as soon as you wake up, as soon as that clock goes off, visualize your goal. I know it's going to take a bit of getting used to it because you're going to forget and you're going like, where am I? Sometimes when I wake up in the morning I have to think, okay, what day is it, what are we doing today? So if you just visualize your goal first thing in the morning, that's when you're impressing it even quicker and even better into your subconscious mind, because it's wide open. Your conscious mind is still asleep. Your conscious mind sleeps, the subconscious mind doesn't. So that's what he means there. So always visualize your goal and become emotionally involved with it. Ask yourself, okay, how do I feel now that I've achieved this goal? How do I feel? And really feel these emotions. And every time you visualize your goal, feel these emotions, and you're creating future memories. That's exactly what you're doing. Okay, so if you objectively view another person's behavior, you will understand what is going on in their mind. The conscious mind is where we gather information, but that is not the part that controls the actions of the body. So, Bob talks a lot about people that have loads of masters and degrees, and that's fantastic, brilliant. But these are the very people that can't actually earn money. Morning, April, how are you? These are the people that can't actually earn money, and it's that they might not be able to get jobs, and it's because all the information is in the conscious mind. So that's not moving the body. It's whatever's in the subconscious mind needs to move the body. So it's all about your mind work, your visualization, and impressing it into the subconscious mind. Okay, what else? Conscious mind thinks that the subconscious mind executes what's impressed upon it and expresses itself through the body. So I'll say that again. The conscious mind thinks that the subconscious mind executes what's impressed upon it and expresses itself through the body. Every person has genius locked up within them. Their spiritual DNA, the essence of who they are, is perfect. The perfection has been buried in old virus codes or paradigms. And this course is designed to help you bring out deep reservoirs of potential to the surface. So that's what I say. What I say is when you set your goal, write it down and visualize it and know that you can achieve it. You don't know how. Do not give any ounce of thought or energy to the how. Do not even think about it. It's all about setting your goal and visualizing it and acting as if it has happened already, because you've emotionalized it. So you know how you're feeling. Yeah, you've reached your goal. You know how you feel. If you want people to change what they're doing, you will have to help them understand what's causing them to do what they're doing. There's tremendous energy that flows to and through you. This energy can even be photographed leaving your body. You have the ability to create dreams, originate ideas, or discover solutions and problems from this energy as it flows into your conscious mind. So I always say that energy is flowing to and through us all the time. But that will stop, halfway through, or it'll stop at some stage if you're taking in all the negative thoughts. If you're in a constant flow and you're in you have an attitude of gratitude and you have a positive attitude towards life, and you see the positive in everything, that's when the energy will flow to and through you, and that's when you get ideas and inspirations, and that's when you get when we send love and we ask for guidance, that's when you get your answers, because you're in that frame of mind, you're in receptive mode, and everything, you're happy. Happiness is massive. The mood that you're in is absolutely massive, and I always say, if you find your energy dipping throughout the day, if you find that you're in bad form or you're reacting to situations, then write out your goal, read your gratitude list, think about your goal, visualize your goal. Just take 5 minutes to yourself if you need to, and get out of it as soon as you can, before the 68 seconds, obviously, preferably, because you might be more aware of it now. But if it goes on, you know what to do. Watch something funny on YouTube. Just get yourself out of that. Do a little dance. There was a few days there where I had to, it went on for about 4 days for me, and Sylvia said to me, do a dance. I was like, I wouldn't be in the form for doing a dance. So if it goes on a few days, the less you are inclined to get yourself out of it, because it's gone on too long and you're gone kind of deeper into it. But if you can get yourself out of it as soon as you can, and just be grateful. I think that's the easiest thing to do, is be grateful for what you have. And if something happens, like, something breaks, or, first thing I say now, if something breaks, is, oh, I'm so happy and grateful that nobody got hurt. And, that's then your vibration is shifted. You don't shout at the kids or whatever it is. You don't shout at your husband or partner or whatever. And everything is fine, because it is fine, It's okay. Okay, so the only limits placed on these dreams are the limits that you consciously choose to place on them. This is where the creation of a new future of your life originates. So the only limits placed on these dreams are the limits that you consciously choose to place them. So, we're our own limiting belief. We have so many limiting beliefs that we can't think so far ahead, and we can't think that we can do this, but we can absolutely do it. The amount of gifts and talents God has given us, we have no idea what we can do until we're in a situation where we actually have to do it, or we have chosen to do it, and we can do it, and we think we can't, but we can. And it's because we don't want to push ourselves out of our comfort zone, because it's easier to stay where we are. It's so much easier to be in our comfort zone and not have to think about anything and just plod through life. And some people want to do that, and that's fine too. But most people are in it, but they don't want to be in it. 97% of people are they're in their life just because that's what they want. That's what they feel is all that is out there for them. And I was one of those. I went to work every day and came home, and went to work every day and came home and had my dinner and went to bed, and I was like, oh my God, is this it? Have I nothing else? And I was grateful for 2 healthy kids and a lovely husband, and everything was fine. We're all healthy and happy, but I was like, is this it? Surely there's more to life than this. And that's when I started doing bioenergy and the Hidden Mind course, and that's when I fell into the essential oils then after that. And then I was like, oh my God, yeah, now I found my purpose finally. I'm not in an office job that I've absolutely no passion about anymore. So I just felt so happy and grateful, and that pulled me out of that kind of blackness, and I won't even say depression, because it didn't go that far. I knew I was heading towards somewhere that was dark, and I was dreading going into work every day, which had never happened before. And I knew that I had to do something else, and that's when I did it. And I kind of recognized it straight away, which was lucky for me. I was grateful for that. So but a lot of people are happy where they are, and that's great too. But some people are in a job, or their life isn't as good as they'd like it to be, and why not dream big, and why not make it better? We do create our own realities. I'll finish these. I'm conscious of the time, then we start writing out our list. Let me see. Vibration is a natural law of the universe. Everything vibrates, nothing rests. We literally live in an ocean of motion. So everything moves. Your body is a molecular structure in a very high speed of vibration. You become emotionally involved with your dreams as you move them from your conscious to your subconscious mind. As the subconscious mind is in every cell of your body, it necessarily follows that the vibration of your entire body is altered with the emotional involvement of the dream. So it's all about visualizing your dream, visualizing your goal, and pressing that into your subconscious mind. These vibrations are not only expressed in action, they also set up a magnetic force, and you begin attracting to you everything that vibrates in harmony with you. The action and attraction is what alters your results. Feeling is a word we invented to describe our conscious awareness of the vibration we are in. When you find that you're not feeling good, know that you are emotionally involved in the wrong idea. So if you're not feeling good, then there's something, if that goes on. Can I have a photo of that? Yeah, of course. I'll pop a screenshot of. There's 2 pages. I'll pop a screenshot of the 2 of them up on this page. Yeah, no problem at all. So if you find that things that are coming into your life are not to your liking, you've got to ask yourself, how am I acting? What am I emotionally involved with? And what kind of ideas am I thinking? You can always tell what's happening on the outside by what's happening. You can always tell what's happening on the inside by what's happening on the outside. So so yeah, so it's good. I hope you like them points. Now they were very good. I think that's probably my first time reading them, because we get videos attached to each lesson and we have to watch the videos. We'll watch them once and listen to them once every single day. So it's kind of more or less what he says on the videos is what's in those key points. So it's great to recap on that actually. It's really, really good. Okay, so I think we'll start writing our list. So today is Saturday the 18th of July. Okay, and today I am grateful for, so write your day and your date. Today I'm grateful for, so you don't have to write it down, and then your points. So, you know, we're aiming for 10 every day. If you can't, that's absolutely fine. Aim for 1, aim for 2. I'm aware that a few people that were on yesterday was their first day, so that was great. So I hope you're back on, or I hope you watch the replay. Let me know. And even just, you know, there was somebody on there saying you're just going to write 1 today. Brilliant. Maybe write 2 today if you can, and just, you know, write down things that you're truly grateful for, that you want to attract more of that into your life. And if it's something that, you know, if it's the weather and the nature and your coffee and your friends and your family and your health and all that, that's fantastic. Write that down. But it can also be affirmations, stuff that hasn't manifested yet in your physical world. So just always remember that. So affirmations are positive sentences, and in the present. That's basically what they are. So or write them down as if they've happened already. So it's something that you want, write it down. It could be your goal. It could be something that you're not doing now that you would like to be doing. And also we have a 30-day abundance Facebook Messenger group set up as well, for people that they just put in day 1 done, day 3 done, whatever they're doing stuff. It could be one thing, it could be a few things that they don't normally do that they feel they should do. And it could be 50 gratitudes. It could be meditate. I had to do meditation I just find that I find it hard to put time aside for meditation, which is crazy. So now what I do is I do it when I wake up, and I'm doing it in a state where I know I'm not falling back to sleep. So it's actually lovely to do at that time, and you're in that relaxed state. But if I find I'm falling asleep, then I just have to get up and do it sitting up in the chair. But it is lovely to do it and there is actually a lovely meditation that I do sometimes. Well, I do it actually most nights, and it's one where you're actually supposed to fall asleep while listening to it, and the sounds you're listening to it, sounds are going on in your mind. And remember, your subconscious mind never sleeps, so those sounds and whatever he's saying, I actually don't know because I'm always asleep. I don't think I've listened to the first 10 minutes. By 10 minutes in, I'm gone, and it's a 23-minute meditation. So I might share that. It's just YouTube one, and it's Brian Scott, yeah, and he always does Neville Goddard's meditations, and he's so amazing. He wrote a couple of books, and they're so good. But anyway, yeah, I went off on a tangent there completely. Sorry. Okay, so let's start writing our gratitude list. Okay, first. So the first one is always, for me, it's always Bob's affirmation for everyday life. Now that everything in my life is moving in harmony with God's laws. So now that everything in my life is moving in harmony with God's laws. Okay, perfect. So, aim to write as many as you can for the next few minutes. Saying, Fiona, I'd say I get to minute 5. Yeah, probably the same, Deirdre. I'm just going to check I think I might have missed some messages. I'm not sure. Hi, April. Don't know if I said hello to you already. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, so how's everybody getting on? And how's everybody that's watching? Thank you so much. Hi Sylvia, how are you? Nice to have you here. Sylvia is my lovely mentor that I talk about nearly every morning. How are you? I hope you're good. I hope your 21 day abundance is going really well. I know it is. I was listening to it yesterday actually. I kind of watched the replays a lot more than the lives, so really, really good, Sylvia. So how's everybody getting on with their list? Anybody wants to share what they're grateful for today? I would be very happy. Sylvia, you're on my list every single morning. Where are your curls, Fiona? I know. Sylvia, I'm very excited to get my hair done the other evening. I got rid of the grey. So I had, yeah, I know. It's different. It's not forever though. Sometimes I say unfortunately, sometimes it's actually easier to manage when it's like this. But okay, they'll be back. They will be back. Alrighty, so okay, so I think it's time to send the love. Alrighty, if you haven't finished your list, you can finish it after this call, and at the end of the list, we will write down for this and for more, I am grateful. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. And remember, when you're writing out your list, it's all about the emotions attached to each gratitude. So really, really feel all the emotions attached to, and really feel how grateful you are. And as I always say, if you have the space, write down, thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. And if not, write it down at the end. Say it after each one. And you know, as I mentioned earlier, if your energy is dipping throughout the day, come lunchtime, read over your gratitude list, and you know those emotions are going to come back up again, and they're so lovely, because emotions are what's impressed in the subconscious mind, and that's what stays there. So it's so lovely to read those again and really bring your frequency, bring the vibration back up again. So a really, really powerful tool. So okay, so for this and for more, I am grateful. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, so now it's time to send the love. So we're grabbing oil. So I'm grabbing Zingest. So Zingest essential oil is the digestive blend. And the reason I grabbed this one is because we've had quite a few road trips in the last few days, and this is one I never leave without. So physically, it's amazing for motion sickness, and we actually had it kind of opened as well in the car for Chester the dog, because we could see he was really, really quiet. And when we get to our destination, he wasn't eating his food, so we knew he was struggling a bit, the poor thing. So this is a really good one for that, and it's good for any kind of digestive issues as well. So just going to smell it on my hand, breathe it in. It's kind of licoricey. Some people don't like the taste of it. Emotionally, it is the oil of assimilation. So I'll quickly read first few lines here, and I'll do a separate video then, as always. Winchester, yeah. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Fiona. You're so. I love your curls too. Oh, thanks, Shirley. Thank you. Yeah, you're so good for all the compliments. My head is getting massive here. Thank you. I mean, oh, that's okay, Shirley. Okay, so Zingest was formulated to support the body's digestive system. It also has a powerful emotional quality for supporting individuals with lack of interest in life and in the physical world. The individual may have a tendency to take on too much at once. This overload of information and stimulation may lead to an emotional form of indigestion. So I suppose it's that, you know, that fight or flight that you're in, when you respond or when you react to something, you're in this fight or flight mode, and as soon as that happens, your digestive system shuts down, because your strength is going to go to your arms and to your legs, and your digestive system is the last thing that's needed when you're in that mode. So this overload of information and stimulation may lead to an emotional form of indigestion, where the individual cannot break down life experiences into palatable forms. The soul literally becomes overfed and undernourished, as it cannot translate its experiences into usable form. When individuals are fully overwhelmed and overstimulated, they may lose their appetite for food, life, and the physical world in general. They may become apathetic about their situation and begin neglecting their body's basic needs. So that's Zingest oil. So really, really powerful oil. You can diffuse it or inhale it, rub and inhale, or rub over the entire stomach as well. Okay, so let's send the love. So we always send love to 3 people that are bothering us. So it could be someone from your past, someone from your present, could be from the other day. Somebody might have said something to you in the shop that it's niggling at you since. So these are little things that we need to let go of, or it could be something more serious from the past. So just picture them standing in front of you with a white light or gold light, whatever it is, shining from your heart to theirs and sending the love. And if you can't say I love you, just wish them well. I wish you well. It's all about sending the love, getting your energy back. So they have your energy. If they're bothering you, they have your energy. So let's get that back and make more space for positive energy inside of you. So we'll take a few deep breaths in, close our eyes, and just picture them standing in front of you with the light and sending the love. Alrighty, so just one person at a time. So we put the first one first. Okay, perfect. And when you're ready, move on to person number 2. Okay, perfect. And when you're ready, move on to yourself. So picture yourself standing in front of you, white light or gold light, whatever you want. I like the thoughts of a gold light, kind of like a gold ball here, and just sending out the love out to them, out to their heart. I kind of like the idea of that. So whatever works for you, sending that white light, that love to yourself, and tell yourself you love yourself, and just send that love, and it's just so lovely. We don't love ourselves enough, definitely. So okay. Okay, perfect. So now it's time to ask for guidance. So, sorry, I'm conscious of the time. What time is it? Time is it? Is it really late? So it's time to send the love, or sorry, to ask for guidance. So normally this is a lovely exercise to do, when you're really, really calm and relaxed, and you're in that space where you can really connect with yourself, with your soul, and connect with the universe, and ask for guidance. So it could be like a burning question that you need to ask. A good quality question will get you a good quality answer. So it could be something to do with your business today. It could be something to do with your family, your friends, or your kids. Whatever it is, ask the question, and you will get an answer once you're in that relaxed state and you're connecting. I always say try and do this again maybe after this call. We just don't get enough time to do it for the length you need it, or do it even after a meditation exercise, because you're really, really relaxed then. So so we just close our eyes and ask the question. This is more like a practice run, but definitely I do encourage you to try and do it again throughout the morning if you can. And it might only take 5 minutes. It could take less, so it all depends. And the more often you do it, the easier it gets, and you're allowing in this information, and tell the universe you're in that receptive mode. You're allowing in this information, and you're allowing in the answers, and so let me know anyway. I always love the feedback on how this is working out for you. Okay, so we take a few deep breaths in. perfect. I'm conscious of the time. I don't want to be holding you up for any longer, but thank you so much to everybody that has jumped on this morning, helped me write out my gratitude list. I'm so grateful to you all. Thank you so much. And as always, head over to your mirror now after this call and give yourself all the compliments. Look into one eye. I love you. You're perfect as you are, and loads more compliments. At least 3 more if you can. And then into the other eye, I love you. You're perfect as you are, and at least 3 more compliments and more if you can. And you know, these can be affirmations as well. They can be something to do with your goal. It can be anything you want. So thank you so much again, and enjoy your Saturday. Thanks, Aoife, and we'll see you all tomorrow morning. Alrighty, bye.